So firstly, on behalf of Lola and Aaron, Aaron's parents, Rich and Judy, and Ros and myself, it's my honour to welcome you all here today to join us in celebrating this special moment in our lives. Lola and Aaron have put a huge amount of effort into planning today, and as you've seen so far, everything is just perfect. Lola's love of spreadsheets, lists, a good project, and things being organised, all of which she inherits from her mum, have really come into force. Now, firstly, I think you will all agree that she looks absolutely beautiful today. Ros and I couldn't be prouder, and it's not often you get to say this in public, but we both love you so much. So Lola was born 2 weeks before Christmas to the sound of Santa Claus is coming to town playing on the radio. She was an easygoing baby. A sister to Callum, who absolutely adored her from the moment she came home from the hospital. She was always smiling and was given the name Little Miss Sunshine as she was growing up. And that name still applies today with her sunny disposition, unless she is hungry, or she is tired, or God forbid, both. There have been 3 loves that have featured heavily in Lola's life: chips, pick and mix sweets, and sleep. And over the last 6 years, 2 more have been added: Aaron and then Olive, their gorgeous golden retriever. Aaron, I'll let you figure out where you stand in the pecking order these days. Ros and I are both so impressed with what Lola has achieved over the years and the woman she's become. Her educational achievements, her musicianship, playing flute and piano, and her confidence in undertaking many challenges in her life. Lola and Aaron have been together for 6 years, so this is maybe a bit late, but on behalf of Ros and myself and Callum and Ethan, we'd like to take this occasion to belatedly welcome you into our family, Aaron. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and you've fitted into our family dynamic so easily and comfortably that it seems that we've known you for years. And it's heartwarming to see them together and see what they've built with their lives so far. So congratulations and best wishes to both of you as you start this new phase in your life. So before I take a seat, I've got one last task to perform, and it's a task that is both my honour and my privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses and join myself and Ros and Rich and Judy in wishing Aaron and Lola a long, healthy and very happy future together. To Lola and Aaron.
In the summer of 2018. I had just finished my teacher training and I was about to move out again, ready to start my first proper teaching job. After speaking for a few weeks, we decided to go on a date sometime in late August. It was a Thursday, and the next day I was heading down to Cornwall. And I remember messaging Amy on the way home, and I did some digging into my WhatsApp to see the glowing review that I gave him. Amy said, "How was it?" I said, "Yeah, he was nice." And that was it. Cornwall the next day, and surprisingly for me, the first person I wanted to message to say I had got there okay was Aaron. This nice boy seemed to have had quite an effect on me. After getting back from Cornwall, I moved into a new flat and started the school year as a newly qualified teacher. Aaron and I planned to go out again, and I was faced with the really difficult decision of not only going out in the first week of term, but also going out on a school night. But I threw caution to the wind, and we went out in Brixton. I, blaming traffic, was 45 minutes late, and I found Aaron in a pub with a beer, quite happily watching a football game. This was a sign of things to come, and maybe I should have done a runner then, but here we are. The days continued, and we spent weekends going between Kilburn and Claygate, all whilst fitting around the Premier League, the Champions League, the Europa League, and the cricket schedules. Whilst going through my WhatsApp again, I also found a conversation that I had with Liv. As I said, the nice boy who was getting me out on a school night seemed to have had quite the impact. And what I'm about to say either shows that I'm very easily pleased or I have incredibly low expectations. My message to her said, and this is genuine word for word, I'm not saying that you need to go out and buy a wedding hat, but this is feeling fairly positive. Should I take these 3 things that he's unlikely to do a runner next week? Number 1, unprompted, he bought me strawberry fizzy laces and foam shrimps and bananas, my favourite pick and mix sweets. Number 2, he's given me the login for his Times newspaper online account because I was complaining about having to buy the whole paper just to do the Saturday crossword and Sudoku. And number 3, he produced a loaf of Marks & Spencer's gluten-free bread in the morning for a bacon sandwich. When I went to take it home, he said, don't worry, keep it in the freezer for next time. A little presumptuous, maybe, but a man who will spend a small fortune on bread they won't eat is a man sticking around. Today, I walked down the aisle to a song called Home to You by Sigrid. Now, not only do we like the song because it's often used for Olympic montages, and it's highly unlikely that Aaron and I will ever feature on one of those, but the lyrics have always stuck with me. A home is not the bricks and mortar of a house, but it's a sense of belonging. A place where you should feel the most safe, the most happy, and the most loved. I feel all of those things with you. I love you, I love the life that we are building together, and I'm so looking forward to what the future has in store.
Lola.
You look incredible. I can't believe today has eventually come around and I can call you my wife. Thank you for putting so much into organising today, and I hope that it has lived up to everything you hoped it would. It has certainly been the best day of my life. If it wasn't for you, none of this would have come together as it has, and it has been amazing. About a year into being together, I remember you saying that we made a great team. 6 years later, we've moved to and bought a house in Kingston together. We've got a dog that everyone's heard about. Something I never thought I'd be saying, but who I now adore. You've also got me watching Strictly Come Dancing, listening to Elaine Page, and putting pineapple on pizza. But happily put up with watching football, cricket, golf, cycling, darts, F1, and I could go on. From what I've heard, compromise is what marriage is all about, so I think we're on a good path. You're an amazing teacher, Olive's World, and the kindest person I know. I feel so lucky, and I can't wait for our team to get better and better now we're married.